Welcome to John R. Wooden Gymnasium on the campus of Martinsville High School for some girls volleyball between the Bloomington North Cougars and your Martinsville Artesians. Good evening, everyone. I'm Bo Dilley, joined here by my partner, Luke Cheatham. And Luke, tonight should be a tough non-conference matchup.
That's right, Bo. Bloomington North comes in tonight's match at 7-5. They suffered a tough loss to their crosstown rivals, Bloomington South. As for the Artesians, they currently sit at 4-14. But like you said, Bo, it should be a good matchup tonight for the Cougars.
Yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to it. How about yourself?
I'm also, looking forward to it. Martinsville just lost to Franklin in 3 sets.
They did.
And Renvin for Franklin Community, she's a sophomore, had 13 kills against us.
Yeah, so Martinsville's got to be coming for blood, am I right?
Yep, coming off a loss, they're definitely indeed hungry for a win. So we'll see how tonight turns out.
Yeah, now we're going to send it down to our PA announcer, Matt Smith, who has the lineups and national anthem.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of Principal Mr. Jeff Bell, welcome to Martinsville High School
That's all nice.
John R. Wooden Gymnasium, where tonight your Martinsville Artesians will battle it out with the Cougars of Bloomington High School North. First up for the Cougars, number 7, Reagan Decker. Number 10, Mallory Bittner. Number 12, Ava Romanol. Number 13, Sydney Allwine. Number 14, Sydney Bittner. Number 17, Ella Soklin. And number 20, Reese Pindle. And starting for the Cougars, number 6, Claire Hodson. Number 11, Leah Brown. Number 15, Ava Moore. Number 22, Leah Robinolds. Number 28, Morgan Barrow. Number 31, Kinley Sullivan. And libero for the Cougars, number 5, Avery Freeman. And coach of the Cougars, Disney Brandenburg. And now for your Martinsville Artesians. Number 2, Maddie Myers. Number 6, Emerson Pemberton. Number 8, Macy Dorset. Number 10, Ava Uten. Number 13, Lizzie Zeich. And number 16, Chloe Jones. And now, ladies and gentlemen, on your feet, because it's time to meet the starting lineup for your Martinsville Artesians. Number 3, Emily Martin. Number 4, Emma Kurtz. Number 5, Courtney Burnham. Number 7, McKenna Hall. Number 11, Addison Massey Deckard. Number 12, Emery Carter. And libero for the Artesians, number 1, Molly Urban. Head coach of the Artesians, Kelsey Patrick. At this time, ladies and gentlemen, we ask that you please rise if you're able, remove your hats, and face the flag as we honor America with the Pledge of Allegiance, followed by the national anthem. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Oh, say can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we lost were so gallant.
And that's our cue. We're getting ready to start this game now.
Yes, we are. Both squads coming off losses, both hungry for wins. Like I said, the Cougars lost to the Bloomington South Panthers in 5 sets. Last set being 15-5.
Yeah, I mean, good place to be is looking for a win, you know?
Yeah, both. I mean, of course you would want to be on top winning, but
Yeah.
always bounce back games are always nice. Here we come, Molly Urban, the libero coming in.
Yeah, she's a very important player for the
Definitely
Artesians.
the very important player. Yeah, and our lineups tonight are looking pretty good, Bo. As we said, we got Molly Urban out there along with Emily Martin and Courtney Burnham, Addison Massey Deckard, Emma Kearns, and of course McKenna Hall.
Bloomington North is going to serve first here. That was Ava Moore.
Nice little tip over the net there by Addison Massey Deckard.
Right off the bat, and last time we live streamed the
Yes.
game, we called it, and
She was on fire then. A sophomore out of Martinsville.
she went off that night.
Bright future.
Yeah, she was definitely, I'd say, the star player of that
Good
game.
serve. Into the net. The set wasn't high enough for the Cougars.
Still a scary-looking kill from Kinley Sullivan. She got that sucker going down with some speed.
Just got to get a nice set for them and be pretty tough for Martinsville.
Yeah, the Artesians
Nice slow serve again.
definitely need to be prepared to block those.
Burnham. I mean, those are the ones you just let go out of bounds, but sometimes it's hard to see, hard to tell. You got to commit to it or not.
Yeah, it's a really tough decision, and at
That time
that
she was
angle,
late.
at that angle, I mean, you got to get your hands around really fast, and if you don't, that's what the result is.
Cougars looking to build off that error made by Burnham. She goes up to plug it off the net, but stays up with it. I believe that's multiple hits. They counted that one on the net. More than 3 hits.
Now it's going to be Morgan Barrow serving for the Cougars.
Not a great pass, but and giving them a free ball over. It's always scary to see how it turns out here.
Yeah, still a good job by McKenna Hall to keep that ball in play.
Nice. On the block there, just need to get more over top of the ball so it goes directly down, but just wasn't set up right for that one, and the Artesians will get that point.
Yeah, I'd say definitely, and the game we called last week versus Decatur Central was definitely McKenna Hall and Addison Massey Deckard that kind of.
Yes, it was. They're 2 multiple kills and looked very good against the Hawks.
Yeah, they definitely led the way in the stat column.
Good pass by Urban. Roll shot there up to Urban.
Good job by Molly Urban.
Oh, I don't know why she touched that one. That one was going to be out for sure. Another error by the Cougars, and hopefully Martinsville can play off that.
Yeah, and you can't help but notice Macy Dorsett.
Yeah, it's back on the court.
She is.
I believe it's her second or third game out. Second. Just got confirmation from my side guy, Tyler Atkins.
Yeah, and stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, because Tyler Atkins, he'll be coming on later in sets 2 and 3.
Got to get the platform there. Like I said last live stream, sausage, pancake. That's what Hezekiah Carlstrom, the assistant coach, taught us in men's volleyball. First year for men's volleyball last year. Went about 500 even, which is pretty good for being your first year.
Yeah, I think that we were all surprised. There's some really good men's volleyball teams out there.
There was.
And it's the smaller schools that you wouldn't expect it either.
Yeah, and just they've been around a lot longer than us, and They just know how to play the game volleyball, and
Yeah,
we're just learning. And
they've had teams for years, and I didn't even know that boys volleyball was a thing until it came to Martinsville. And I mean, schools have been doing this for a while, and they've built their programs around it, so it really helps them a lot.
another free ball over. Let's see how this.
Solid attack from AC Dorset.
A roll shot from her. Another error on blocking. That's twice for the Cougars. And that blocking obviously is another key component to the game.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Into the net again. You get those sets up a little higher for the outside hitters.
Yeah, she is a bit shorter, so.
Which the outside hitters
tougher,
being
but
Morgan Burrow and Kenley Sullivan for the Cougars. There's the block that we were discussed.
Yeah, that's if they're gonna need to keep getting those blocks.
And there's the other block. Really attacking that left side there. I mean, struggling a little bit for the Cougars blocking wise, so
Yeah,
hopefully
same.
Martinsville can pick on them.
Same thing that happened last time. Avery Freeman laid out for that one.
She did miscommunication there. And Martinsville didn't have their hitter on the close to the net. She was off to her approach to getting the set, but just miscommunication on the passing there.
Now we're going to have a substitution for the Artesians. That's Emerson Pemberton in for McKenna Hall. Artesians need to make sure that they can keep up this tempo with having McKenna Hall on the bench, because she's been
Definitely, and
pretty good
definitely
tonight.
Macy Dorset returning helps with the outside hitting as well.
Yeah, she's someone that
All
the
rush for that one. Nice little tip over the net. Good recovery. And the set, wasn't there. Those are the ones you just got to get over the net. I know you want to hit it down, but you just got to get it over the net.
Yeah, you just got to sense that you're not going to be able to get a good kill on that. So
And that really sucks for outside hitters.
Yeah.
You always want to get the best kill, but sometimes you just got to get it over the net.
Yeah, you would know.
A little bit. Going for that cross shot there.
That was Chloe Jones. You could tell she wasn't really comfortable with hitting
No,
it from
the-
that range. But
The approach a little off there.
yeah, and right when she hit it, she knew. You could tell by her facial expressions.
Good eye by Urban there, sensing it was out. That's another one of those line ones where you're like, iffy on if it's going to be in or out. And
Yeah, most players have a 50-50 shot on guessing whether it's in or out, but Molly Urban,
I'd say that's about an 80-90% chance she knows what she's doing.
yeah, she's been around this game for long enough.
Recently committed to Louisville. Out again. From a Cougar air again. Let's see if Martinsville can play off air. As they did against the last Decatur Central Hawks game. Played off airs and got the win.
Yeah, speaking of Louisville, they actually won last night.
They did in volleyball. Beat Kentucky, I heard.
Beat them in 5.
Go Cards.
Mr. Myers sitting next to us. He's happy.
His son recently went to Louisville for his first year of college.
That was Claire Hudson on the serve.
Point for the Cougars. I think it was a double hit with the setting. Sometimes the refs look at it and it's a certain rotation on the ball. That's how they know. Or you can physically see them. Two different hands.
Yeah, that's got to be a really tough job to do. Eyeing the rotation of the ball to.
Sometimes it's different rotation. That's still right. But
Speaking of right, Molly Urban again. She could sense it. It was going past the line.
80-90% of the time.
Right now it's 100% of the time.
Let's hope it stays that way.
Yep. Here's sophomore Emily Martin on the serve.
She may be a sophomore, but she also started as a freshman last year and played a pretty good role for the Artesians.
Yeah, she did.
I don't think he got away from her, honestly. Just a little tip, but just not not strong, I guess. Too not strong, too weak. I mean, just got to get over there at that point. But little tip.
Yeah, just took a bad angle, really. Kind of misjudged that one.
Cougars looking to play off that. Really good free ball there. That's where we want, right in the corners.
Yeah, she really redeemed herself.
And it looks like the block by Massey Deckard. Looking to play another big role in this game.
Yeah, if you can get Massey Deckard and McKenna Hall going, it's lights out.
Looking pretty good for the Artesians.
Yep. And, of course, Molly Urban, which she...
Serving error for the Cougars there.
Molly Urban really always does her job, it seems like.
I mean, yeah, she's got to be a leader on the court. And I did interview her a couple weeks ago, and she says being committed is just gets a lot off her back and chest, you know, not having to worry about other colleges looking at her. So I'm sure she's really glad.
Yeah, it's definitely very calming for her.
A lot of pressure off her for sure.
Yeah, she can just kind of play her game now. She's not really playing to impress any colleges because she's already found the one. Here's Ava Moore.
There's the tip that you need from Massey Deckard.
Yeah, that was a really good job.
Yep, looking like she was going to go hit a big boom and then just a nice little tip.
Little Sam Foley action.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Men's volleyball Sam is pretty good at that.
Yeah, it's just about finding the right areas and knowing when to make which
ace
moves.
there by Urban to put the Artesians up 13-12 in this first set.
Speaking of finding the right area, that's exactly what you need to do to get that ace. You just you read the court, see where nobody's
Sometimes
gonna be
it's a pick on somebody night.
Yep. And that also comes from watching film too. I mean, you can watch to see when you serve it where the players move, so you know exactly where to serve it.
Yep. I didn't think she touched it too, but she did. That one was going to be out, but it's another one of those line ones where you're like, I don't know, but
yeah, I'd say that was
it's
pretty
not
good.
Molly Urban, so she.
Pretty good call from the line judge, AJ Harmon.
AJ did play on the boys team last year. I think he was a defensive specialist, if I believe.
Yeah, he is a manager for this girls volleyball team now. And I believe he is looking to play men's volleyball again.
Too strong from Urban there.
Here's Morgan Barrow.
Nice pass up to Urban to Emma.
And in that situation, I'd say you just let it go. Take your chances on it going out.
You got to get that platform right first.
Yeah.
Platform the pass to your setter. And
yeah, it was coming in fast, and the positioning wasn't really there for her, so it's really just
got to get that sausage pancake.
Yeah, just overall a really good play for McKenna Hall.
Nice little dump over there. It might have been a roof. You know, a roof is where you just put your hands over the net and hope cave them in. Ball goes straight down.
Yeah, I mean, that's got to be really tough to defend, the roof. I mean, it just goes straight down.
You got to put it somewhere. And
basically have no reaction time.
Timeout for the Cougars here.
Luke, what do you think coach for the Cougars is asking or is telling her team right now?
I mean, they got to quit making those errors. And that's if they want to stay in the game. You can't have those errors on the serve receive, and even serving had a couple of errors on the serving rush. That's right there. It's like 5 or 6 points right there, and it's a whole different game.
Yeah, so she's probably giving them a little pep talk. telling them to keep their head in the game.
And step it up.
You're only down by 3. You're not out of it. It's the first set. So even if you do lose this set, you still got many more.
That's right, Bell. They're coming back on the court now, looking about the same lineups as were out there before.
Artesians seem to be really happy coming out of this timeout. That's something that you like to see.
Especially from new coach, Kelsey Patrick, who recently was a JV coach here a couple years ago, took a break last year, and now she's back as the head coach for the Artesians.
Yeah, she's back, and she's got something to prove, too.
I'm not sure what the caller was. Maybe rotation error on the Cougars, it looked like.
Seemed like something the Artesians might have predicted, because right when he called that, they all stood up on the bench. And
I mean, why wouldn't you? You just got a point. Rotations, that's...
Yeah, the reaction time was oddly fast, you know. I think they were they were waiting on something there.
They were wanting to go really quick to get the... They knew the rotation was out of the... were there in a point for them, which is what you need.
Really good job by Coach Patrick.
Way out of there from the Cougars.
Yeah,
another error.
Letting that one go is not really a 50-50 shot.
More of reading that. Like, oh, that one's definitely out. Which is, yep, point for you.
Yeah, that's just an unfortunate hit.
Nice pass set from Urban.
And a really good kill from Macy Dorsett.
Well, Bo, it's not a kill because it didn't hit the ground first, and it's got to only hit the ground for a kill. But that's a good hit from Dorsett.
Overall, it's just really good for Dorsett.
Good pass, good set. I mean, it's what you want.
I'm glad at least one of us knows the stuff.
Maybe if you played last year men's volleyball, you would know the basics. Now that's a good hit from Burnham.
That was a good
nice
hit.
Little tip. I think you could call it a tip hit. Same thing.
Not a kill.
Not a kill. Kill's a direct force on the ground.
Good dig from Emma Kearns.
Miscommunication there for the Artesian. It looks like Dorsett, Urban, and Hall.
Yeah, Emma Kearns was just in the way of Molly Urban there. Couldn't quite get around her.
I'm sorry, not Hall. Kearns is what I meant to say.
Here's Avery Freeman serving for the Cougars.
Kearns, new setter for the Artesians. First year sitting, actually. And Kelsey says she's ready for the job.
Yeah, she's got some big shoes to fill, too.
The block there again from the left side. Almost had it, just it's quite out of bounds. Now McKenna Hall will be serving for the Artesians. A little too strong there. I mean, I think she meant to hit it too.
Yeah, she
for
did.
The Cougars, but got lucky there.
Yeah, she just lucked out, plain and simple.
4 more points for the Artesians to get them the set 1 victory, which really, I mean, winning the first set really helps you out. I mean,
yeah.
Gets your
momentum, builds a lot of that.
Those serves, they really make you mad, man. Hits net, bounce off the net, and right under it or over it.
Yeah.
You just can't do anything about it, really.
I mean, the odds of it happening are slim itself. I mean, getting under that ball and even getting to the spot is tough anyway.
Low pass there. Nice little comeback by Kearns there from the high set. A lot of tips in tonight's matchup. There it is.
Whatever works for the
That
Artesians.
was a good hard roll from Dorsett. Got another blocking error again. That's quite a few from the Cougars.
Yeah, they're going to have to clean that up if they want to stay in these sets, because it's going to come back to haunt them. As it has been in this first set, they're down 6. Artesians only need 3 more points to win.
And if I was Bryanberg right now, I mean, that's what I'd be telling them. Need to work on their blocking for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure she mentioned that in that timeout that they called.
Well, I'm sure, Bo, I'm sure. Carter now for the serve. Ooh, almost had that line kill there, which is another great spot. Line or the cross shot is one of the two best spots.
Yeah, that was
Turn out.
Mia Robinal, and that's a scary sight to see.
It was. She got off one leg high in the air. I was like, oh, man. But lucky for the Artesians, it was out of bounds.
Yeah, it looked like a little adrenaline rush maybe.
Free ball over here for our Artesians. Let's see if they can capitalize on it. And Kern was there. Kind of messed up the set, but lucky they're still in it. Good block there by Deckard. A little rally going on here. Never mind.
Emery Carter
right as soon as I said that, it was ended.
Yeah, just a mental error for Emery Carter.
The Cougars needed to be on their A game now as 2 more points for Artesians puts them up in the win. So let's see if they can manage this time they have the ball.
Yeah, they're going to need a really good run here if they want to win this set.
Late on that jump there, just mistimed it, couldn't get it over the net. And again, Bo, it's called a roof. They roofed it again.
Yeah, they roofed it right down, and not much you can do about that if you're Massey Deckard.
Yeah, but you just got to keep on playing. You got 2 more points. Hopefully it doesn't bother you.
Yeah, that shouldn't take a huge toll mentally for the Artesians.
Miscommunication there from the libero and the passer.
Now the Arties are only a point away from ending this set.
As that's to serve the ball, it puts the Cougars in serve receive.
Be really nice if Emily Martin could get an ace here.
I'm sure they would want that. Messed up the hit again there, Jones. I mean, you got to have their approach there on the hit, which, Bella, if you don't know what approach is you got to basically your approach to hit the ball.
The steps
So,
you take.
A couple of steps back and to the right or left, depending where you're at.
Yeah, and it all depends on the set you get, too. If
Ooh,
the set's not good,
I
then
honestly
the
thought it was going to be a double hit there, but the net saves that double hit. I think your line crossed, possibly. And that is game, set 1, Artesians 25, Cougars 19.
You're watching Martinsville Girls Volleyball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WREP 15 Sports.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSAA.
Don't do that.
Welcome back. The Artesians just won set number 1, 25-19. And I'm now here by Tyler Atkins.
Hello, everyone. Nice to join Luke Cheatham and Bo Dilly here on this fine Thursday night. Off to a great start for the Lady Artesians, 1-0, and looking to get after it here in set 2.
That's right. I mean, you only got 2 more sets to win now, Tyler. And that puts a lot of momentum in Artesians' favor winning that first set.
Of course. I mean, being behind, you definitely have that in the back of your mind, down 1-0. Just Bloomington North really just needing to come out here and have a good second set, kind of set the tone, and the Lady Artesians just need to keep it rolling. A lot of errors on both sides that we have seen, leading to points for the other teams. Lady Artesians getting a lot of their points off of Cougar errors.
Yeah, and as you're up 1-0, but you definitely don't want to take the foot off the gas here. You want to keep with the next set and force that 2-0 lead to be like about a sweep.
Of course. Looks like back on the court for the Lady Artesians, we will have Macy Dorsett, Courtney Burnham, Addison Massey-Deckard, Emma Kearns, Emily Martin, and number 16, which is Chloe Jones.
Kind of that similar lineup we had in the first set. Looking to play off that for sure with another win. Looks like the Cougars are getting their rotations right now as they're talking, as that cost them a point last match, which, I mean, a point can definitely decide the game there.
Yes, as you see, that set ending 25-19. Point wouldn't really affect anything there, but as we go on, we may see closer sets here.
And I believe the Artesians will be the first to serve as the Cougars served last set.
And I believe it'll be Molly Urban back to serve. She rotates in real quick for Emery Carter. And there she is, big Louisville commit. Great libero, one of the top in Indiana. Ready to start us off here for set 2.
Serving first for the Artesians, number 1, Molly Urban.
Ooh, rough serve receive there.
Yeah, I mean, that's just another error for the Cougars, which, I mean, killed them last set, Tyler.
Early lead here for the Artesians. Looking to work off that. Going right back at her. Better serve receive. Good set. Tries to get that line, just can't quite get a hold of it.
But, Tyler, that is a good shot, the line shot. The line shot, like I said last set, that one girl almost had it. And it was really, they can be really lethal there.
Ooh. Looks like she was trying to put it right in front of that back row there. Just a little too soft.
Which that happens a lot. As you can think, men's volleyball last year, we had a lot of nets when we first started out. We could not serve at all.
Especially just getting in that roll. Every once in a while, you're going to have one.
Oh, yeah.
Good serve there. Molly Urban and Chloe Jones. Ooh, big hitter, but a good block for the Artesians. Setting up Macy Dorsett here.
That's a nice roll shot. I mean, it just goes up and directly down, which is a good hit from Dorsett. It was what she is really good at, those roll shots.
And, I mean, there it is again, Frank. Just finding that open spot in the defense, dropping it right in that back corner.
Martin comes in for Dorsett, and now she is back to serve.
Ooh, that back set just a little too far out of the reach of 14. Can't quite get a hold of it.
I mean, it's what you need. You got to have a pass, good set, and leads to a kill. But got the pass, the set, just failed short. And that was a close one there.
Very close. Tries to get that back line.
Good eye by the libero there.
Bloomington North does a good job getting to that line and letting it go. Number 5, Avery Freeman back to serve.
Low pass. That's what affects it. Passing is one of the most important in the game. I think it's the most important, honestly. You can't pass, you can't do anything else. And that pass right there was low, which you just couldn't do anything with it.
Exactly. And, I mean, talking to Coach Kelsey Patrick, that's been one of her focuses, just getting the ball where they need it to go.
Like we said last set, Molly Urban, there's 89. There's the one. That's the 80% there.
That's that 8 for 10. That was the 10th one right there. Things happen.
Usually pretty good at that, Urban.
5 to serve again. Goes right back at her. Good pass. Looking
Good
to go
high
outside
set.
to Chloe Jones.
She nipped it. Urban did nip it, and it's a point for the Cougars there.
Good hit there. Just Molly Urban couldn't quite get that.
I think she was a little late, and she was indecisive on if to let it go or not. Which, Tyler, you got to have that platform.
Of course. She responds well there. Free ball for Bloomington North. They respond well, but Emerson.
Good free ball. Those are good free balls, like I was telling Bo. Low into the corner.
Outside. Good hustle by Emily Martin. Just can't quite get it up high enough. Good spot there for 22, Mia Robinolt.
Cougars looking to build off that 6-4 lead with that.
First lead of the game, I might add. A little momentum here for them.
Which is what they need, dropping the first set, Tyler. Looking to get back into tie this series up.
Drops it right back where she's wanting it. Looking to go outside. Nice high set. Gets that tip barely over.
I think there was a line call. I think she stepped over the line.
She's getting a little too close under that net there.
Jones, the one. 8-4 now, Tyler. Artesian's got to rattle this back in, come back.
Good pass outside. Chloe Jones with a hard hit.
Miscommunication there by the hitters, the outside and the middle.
And we see it there again. Just another error from the Cougars, giving Martinsville a point.
Now Martinsville looking back to swing this back in their way, as they did in set one.
Courtney Burnham in to serve. McKenna Hall will also come in, outside hitter.
Good set.
Nice high set.
On the line there,
And that's just a great kill.
call from A.J. Harmon there. Is having that is
That's a great kill.
the best you can get. It's a good pass, good set, good kill. It's just good volleyball, Tyler.
And that's a sophomore we see there, Kenley Sullivan.
Sophomore is balling out here tonight. Deckard for the Artesians and her for the Cougars, which is good for the coaches, I'm sure.
Good pass there. Sets up. There she is again. Just mentioned her.
I mean, sophomore for the Artesians, and she did really well against the Hawks last time we had a live stream. And here again, maybe we just live stream every game and Deckard would be on it.
Here she is to serve. Good tip. Ooh. I think Emily Martin may have gotten there. Emery Carter just
I think
got her hands on it a
Kearns
little bit.
tipped it a little bit and
Yep.
kind of changed the trajectory of the ball.
Molly Urban back in for Addison C. Deckard.
Which is what you want to see there for the Artesians. Urban leader for Martinsville.
Kenley Sullivan back to serve. Aiming for that back line. She just barely misses it. A little too strong.
Good eye from Martin there.
And there Martin goes. Macy Dorsett, outside hitter, back in. Setter Emma Kearns back to serve. Oh. Just right off the side of that hand there. Couldn't quite get all of it.
You're going to have those. It was it's a serve, but I think it should hit the side of it, which, I mean, obviously that's going to force it. Not where you wanted to go.
And I mean, it's kind of been a big thing for both teams tonight, those errors.
Oof.
Another one
two
there.
errors, yeah. Which, I mean, that puts you down 12-7 now.
That's 2 free points for the Cougars.
Artesians need to see a timeout here soon, Tyler, if the Artesians don't.
I would not be surprised if we get one after another point or two. Martinsville looking to keep the ball alive. Oh, looks like we've been
I think
blown
it's a
dead.
double from the Artesians. Another of that.
Here.
Trying to set the ball, and you just get two hands on it, change the rotation of the ball. I believe that's what they called. Could be wrong, but
Good serve.
I was telling Bo, those are the ones that you hate the most. You can't do much about those. Right out the net, right over the net.
And that's when you wish you're playing tennis or pickleball. Call that and get a little reserve going. Some fans happy to be here. Courtney Burnham, good serve receive. Molly Urban with a great pass, setting up McKenna Hall.
She's really good at those, Tyler, pass sets. I mean, they get nice and high for the outside hitters, and as you can see, leads to a point, which is what they need right now.
16, Chloe Jones in for Courtney Burnham. McKenna Hall back to serve. Good, nice low serve. Looking for that running kill. She tips it. Miscommunication there from Martinsville.
4 hits there for the Artisans. I mean, you have a little tip that doesn't go anywhere. It costs you a hit for that side.
Substitution, Emerson Pemberton in for McKenna Hall. We have 2 subs for Bloomington North. Sydney Pittner and Ava Moore. Moore back to serve. Good serve receive there. High set outside.
Good set. Try to get the cross shot there, but just couldn't get it.
We're seeing some good volleyball go back and forth, and the Artisans are able to pull it out.
It's what they need, Tyler. Down 18-5, and then get the momentum back on their side.
And just a rough spike receive there, I guess.
I like how you ordered that spike receive. Good set.
Looking to go outside Macy Dorsey.
Right between the 2 blockers there.
Miscommunication. Martinsville needs to take advantage of this free ball. Going outside. Chloe Jones.
Good hustle.
Another free ball. Looking to go in the middle. Massey Deckard.
There we go. There's Deckard, the sophomore out of Martinsville.
And, I mean, that's what you like to see from the Artisans, just creating a bunch of good offense, keeping Bloomington North on their toes. Can't quite respond there.
But Hezekiah Carlstrom, he calls it chaotic. You play chaotic volleyball, unpredictable. And that's what the Artisans just did there.
Good serve there by Molly Urban.
Ace from Urban. Martinsville coming back a little bit here, Tyler. Get the momentum here. I like it.
It's a 4-0 run there for Martinsville. That timeout from Coach Kelsey Patrick may be out the window.
We could see another one here, or of course timeout for the other coach.
Of course,
Brunberg.
Regather. There it is again. Free ball for the Artisans. We can go outside Macy Dorsett. She tips it right on that line.
Nice tip from Dorsett there. Right over the first defender, right in the second.
And Lady Artisans looking to run away with some momentum right here.
Still down 3, but, I mean, they got in the last 5 points here. Urban looks to make it 6.
Good serve there. Looking to go outside. That cross shot, just a little too much. It's a difficult shot. As we talked about at the Decatur game, a lot of cross shots that game.
Yeah, it's very difficult, but if you manage to get it, it's pretty much a guaranteed hit or kill.
Molly Urban to serve. Tough serve receive there. Great hustle by the setter. Free ball for the Artisans looking to take advantage.
Net helps out Cougars there from stopping that. On the line, yep.
Good roll shot right there.
spot.
Molly Urban working back to the line. Just not quite sure. Barely gets the line. Good call there from the line judge.
Cougars just stopped the run by the Artisans now. Cougars are obviously looking to extend the lead up into the 20s.
Morgan Barrow here to serve. Good serve receive, looking to set up Addison.
There's that roof. I was talking to Bo about it earlier. That roof, it's hard to get up. The ball goes under the net. You try to get it back over, but the defender puts her hands over.
And that's just a great heads-up play there by Brown.
Hard to stop, Tyler. Hard to stop.
High set, looking to go outside. Little roll shot to the back.
I thought it might have been around the stick there, but
Yeah.
I guess not.
Good block from the Cougars. Martinsville responds well. Looking to go outside. Set just a little bit off. So was that one.
A little rally going on here, Tyler. And the kill from Brown.
There she is again.
Last one. Gets the kill off that one. Brown looking to put the Cougars up.
And there's that timeout we were talking about, Luke. Coach Kelsey Patrick.
Tyler, I'm going to put you on the spot here. What do you think Patrick is telling the Artisans right now?
You know, it's 1-0 in the sets right here, 13-18, close second set. Just kind of regather ourselves. We started playing good volleyball there. We went on a 5-0 run, and that's really what the Artisans want to see. You take that momentum and you just roll off of it, and for any sport, I mean, that's kind of how the game can be affected. I mean, you see here the Bloomington North coach kind of going through her stats here, maybe getting everybody's rotation set up here.
And Tyler, a big game for you tomorrow night.
Of course,
travel
yes, sir.
to Franklin. Take on, I think they're, what were they ranked in 5A?
Number 5.
Number 5 and 5A. Number 12 and 4A, I think we are, which should be a good matchup tomorrow night.
Should be a very good matchup.
Unfortunately, I won't be able to play tomorrow night, but I will be there to root on the Artisans.
Of course. Keeping that team spirit alive. Here we are, starting back on the second set.
A little too strong there from Dorset as her usual roll shot. A little too hard.
.28, Morgan Barrow to serve. Good serve receive from Molly Urban. Looking to go outside to Chloe Jones. Hard hit.
I think there's the double call again, Tyler.
There's that double. As you were saying, that rotation off the ball, you can see it.
Yeah, you just got to get all in sync, both hands. You can't have two different hands on it, which, I mean, we've seen a lot of those. That really affects the game. I think it's an instant point for the opposing team.
Of course. Sub here, Emily Martin in from AC Dorset. Emily Martin will serve.
Not sure what's going on. I think it might be a rotation error again.
The ref checking with.
I mean, Cougars, that cost them a point first set. I think it might cost them another one, but I guess we'll find out. Yep, definitely a rotation error from the Cougars.
Looks like we got it resolved. We will continue play here.
I'm sure Kelsey Patrick wanted a point there as the rotation was off.
High set to Chloe Jones.
Like I was telling Bo, that side blocking is a little struggling tonight. And then why not keep attacking it?
Looks like Brown there. Have a little chat with her coach, keeping those hands together. She opened them up a little bit, and the ball just squeezed a little bit through.
Don't want that ball going through those hands. You want them down so the ball goes directly down, like a roof.
Good set to the libero and middle back. Chloe Jones looks for a tip there.
I don't think she got her approach right, Tyler. You got to get your off the ball. And I mean, you got to have the right set, too. A little low set, but just got to make something happen there.
Number 5, Avery Freeman, back to serve. Emily Martin, good serve receive. High set for Chloe Jones. Looking for that back corner just
Jones
a little bit
again,
too much.
Too hard, which another error puts the Cougars up 21-16. Or 15, my bad. Need to throw on my contacts in, Tyler. It's hard to read here.
Things happen. It's okay. That's why you got a partner for. I'm here for you.
You know, in sports, I've never even worn contacts, so it's kind of hard. But I do have them, but I just don't really wear them, Tyler.
We see a point there from Addison Massey-Decker. 2 subs here, Courtney Burnham and McKenna Hall.
Burnham back to serve. We need to have this momentum back on our way as the Cougars are coming close to a win here in set 2.
Good serve there. Free ball for the Artisans. And there it is again. Just a little miscommunication.
Yeah, she goes up to hit it and didn't really hit off her hand the way she wanted it or any of us wanted it, which is really hard for setter and the defense specialist to get it up there.
12 and 17 in for the Cougars.
Which is Ava Rubnolt and Ella Sookland.
Looking to go outside to McKenna.
Free ball in the corner, which is a good spot. A little lower you would want it, but corner is always good.
And kill.
Good
And
blind
she
shot
finds it.
again. That's corner too. Cougars 2 more points for set 2. Looking to tie this thing up.
That's 22 there. Junior Mia Robinolt. Ava Robinolt, younger sister, sophomore, back to serve. Good high set for McKenna Hall.
Good.
Oh,
Kearns couldn't quite get it there as the block, and then tried to reset and get the set. It just couldn't work out.
and I mean that's tough. Getting a hit on the ball and it coming right back to you. Your
One more
reaction
point
is
here
just
for the
to go back to it.
Cougars here, and we'll call it a set 2.
McKenna Hall looking for that cross shot.
Right in the corner there, just 2. Cougar didn't have her platform down.
That was number 6, Claire Hodson. Just couldn't quite get that.
Got to have her sausage pancake, as assistant coach Hezekiah Carlstrom would say.
Addison back to serve.
And that will do it for set number 2. The Cougars looking to build off set 2, going to set 3 here soon. And you're watching Martinsville Girls Volleyball on the MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WRP 15 Sports.
Don't do that.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSAA.
And we are back here live on MHS Rewind for Martinsville's girls volleyball as they host Bloomington North Cougars. Martinsville off to an early lead, 1-0. Just a lot of points off of errors from the Cougars. Bloomington North responds well in set 2 to match it 1-1. We see good but not great play from the Artesians. They went on a little 5-0 run there. Great play, keeping the Bloomington North Cougars on their toes. But the errors really have just been a big focus of tonight. And I am now joined by Bo Dilley. And Bo, how do you feel the errors have really affected tonight's game?
You know, it's affected teams both ways. I'd say the blocking for the Cougars, the errors on the blocking has been pretty big and pretty detrimental, especially in set 1, which is the set that I called. And it's great to be back, though.
It's wonderful to have you back, Bo. We got about 35 seconds here before we start set 2. Lady Artesians and the Lady Cougars are ready to go. And we hear that buzzer. On the court for the Lady Artesians, we have Courtney Burnham, Emily Martin, McKenna Hall, Emma Kearns, and Addison Massey Deckard.
Yeah,
joined with Molly Urban.
And going off of that first set, I thought the Artesians were honestly going to sweep them in 3. I mean, the momentum was on their side. They They were just on a roll. I mean, they were happy and high spirits.
Of course, and even talking to Frank, it's a huge thing in sports, momentum. You keep that momentum rolling, and you get a good game plan going.
Yeah, it really is. And you can even carry momentum from games. I mean, it's not just from, like in basketball, momentum's huge because, I mean, it's a game of runs, you know. Teams go on 10-0 runs. I mean, it's all momentum.
And we are starting the second set off. Little play at the net there. Nice little roll shot. Good dig by 28 for the Cougars.
Yeah, Addison Massey-Decker really just trying to keep that ball alive.
Free ball here for the Artesians looking to take advantage. And they do. Nice line shot there from McKenna Hall. Sees that defense shift to the right. A lot of cross shots from McKenna Hall and Macy Dorset. She finds that line on the left, though. And that is a point for the Artesians to start off set 3.
Yeah, and in set 1, Luke was talking about how important that line shot is.
Of course.
And how tough it is as well. So really, really good job by McKenna Hall as she's able to do that.
We got Molly Urban to serve. Serve receive for Bloomington North Cougars, not the best. Off to the right.
Just another error for the Cougars, though, like we were saying earlier. The errors have just been killing them tonight. The Artesians are already up 2-0 in this set.
And, I mean, we got to stay on the pedal. We saw this early in set 2. Nice lead, and then Bloomington North was able to come back and pull that out. Free ball for the Artesians. Good tip from McKenna Hall. Believe that was 15 Ava Moore with a great hustle for the Cougars.
Yeah, the ball placement was just very good by McKenna Hall. Here's Molly Urban to serve.
Serve receive a little bit better this time. That's 11 Brown, that middle hitter. She's been having a big game tonight. She just tips that right over the blocker. Number 4, Emma Kern, can't quite get a hold of it.
Yeah, it's good for her to get her team on the board, too.
.28. Boro back to serve. Off to the right, that'll be a point for the Artesians off of an error.
Substitution for the Artesians, number 8,
Macy Dorset in for Emily Martin. Number 20 for the Cougars, Reese Pendle in for Lady Cougars.
Yeah, we talked about Macy Dorset a little bit in set 1. And I got to know, how do you think she's going to affect the Artesians' play?
You know, obviously, her and Molly Urban, 3-year starters, even freshman year getting a little rotation. You know, she's a big player, as we've seen. You know, even just now affecting this game. She's had a few kills, a few cross shots. Just a big player for the Artesians. A controversial call there from the line judge. Players and some Cougar fans thinking that is out. Line judge calls it in.
Yeah, that's when it's got to be tough to be a line judge. I mean,
of course.
Got everyone booing at you. But that's just part of it.
Good free ball there. Nice and low over the net. A little too strong there. That was number 5, Avery Freeman. A little too strong. Out of the back, Molly Urban. Again, getting to that line. Reading, reacting well, and just letting it go.
Here's Emma Kearns to serve for the Artesians.
Good serve there.
Oh, wow.
And there they are again, setting up Brown.
It's a brutal attack.
And Brown, one of the only seniors on this team. There's 3 of them. Brown, number 17, Soakland, and a manager, Sydney Alwan. Lady Cougars giving a point right back to the Artesians. And Lady Artesians looking to build off this momentum, build off this early lead here. 8-2.
Yeah, they're already up 6 this early in the set. I mean, it's kind of looking like set 1. If only they could have brought this last set, maybe sweeping 3-0, but Here's McKenna Hall to serve. Job keeping it alive.
Artesians look to work off a free ball here, and there's another one. Look for Emery Carter. Just that little push shot right there, looking for that line. 20 with some good hustle. That was Reese Pendell. Can't quite get a hold of it.
Yeah, that would have been a very tough play for Pendle to make.
Kind of haul the serve. Good serve receive there. Killer hit, but a great block by Emery Carter and Macy Dorsett.
Yeah, blocking something that the Cougars haven't really been able to do tonight.
Oh, great hustle right there by Molly Irvin and number 4, Emma Kearns.
Artesians really need to try and get back to their spots faster, because that's what's going to happen if you can't. If you're in the wrong spot at the wrong time, then it's going to result in a point.
Looks like we have a little substitution problem there. We're going to bring him back and make him do it again. That's 17, senior, Soakland in, and number 12, a sophomore, Robinell, in to serve. And there it is again. I know you and Luke talked about it. Myself and Luke talked about it. Right, just tipping off that net. It's hard for the serve receive to respond to that.
Yeah, it really is, and it kind of reminds me of ping pong. Same thing happens. You serve it, hits the net, goes over. There's just not much you can do.
Chloe Jones looking for that tip right there by the line. Number 12 ready for it. Killer hit by Kenley Sullivan. Molly Urban right there.
That was a great job by Urban.
Looking for that running kill. Chloe Jones gets all over it, but can't quite get on top of it, and that'll go out of bounds.
Can't let the Cougars get these little adrenaline rushes where they just start spiking it down like there's no tomorrow.
And I mean, we saw it set 2, Artesians off to a 6-2 lead, and Cougars able to pull that out. There we see it working the other way. Can't quite get over. It just comes right back. Another error and a point for the Artesians.
Yeah, like you said, the Artesians kind of blew a lead last set. Definitely something that they cannot keep doing. And they are up 11-5, so they need to try and keep this lead.
And a good strong block there from Kenley Sullivan. Just getting over top of that ball. Molly Urban back in for Emery Carter. And number 28, Barrow, in for Pendo. Kenley Sullivan, a sophomore, back to serve. She's been a big, strong hitter for the Lady Cougars this game.
Yeah, she really has.
And that's just kind of keeping your head in it. Emma Kearns thinks it's going over, turns around, and hits the net and comes right back to her.
Yeah, those are the type of errors that you can't have if you don't want to blow a lead. But it is only 11-7.
Chloe Jones, nice little roll shot there. And Addison Massey-Decker just being a heads-up player right there by the net, getting her hands up. And we've seen that really out of her and out of Brown for the Lady Cougars. Those middle hitters just being real active by the net.
Yeah, getting there on those block shots.
And Decker to sophomore, and that's what Coach Kelsey Patrick really emphasized on today when I spoke to her. Just younger girls stepping up to the plate. As you see there, number 28 with a hard hit. That is Barrow, a sophomore.
Yeah, and Emily Martin served on that play. She is a sophomore as well, so.
And
like
I mean,
you said,
that's obviously right now may not be the best for programs, but here in future years, building and that can really help a program, getting some young girls in here playing well.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, and it's kind of like the NBA. You know, you have the rebuild, you get all the young players.
Yeah, of course. And that set just a little too far outside. Chloe Jones tries to reach for it and just passes that line a little bit. Emerson Pemberton with a rough serve receive. Good free ball, nice and low over the net. And there's Brown. Brown been balling out this game.
Yeah, she's really just doing her thing at this point. It's kind of expected for the Artesians. Just got to get in the right position to return those.
Serve right back to Emerson. Free ball. Lady Cougars have to take advantage of this. Oh, and a tip, and it can't quite get over there. We got number 5, Avery Freeman, back in for the Lady Cougars. And we have Courtney Burnham and McKenna Hall in for the Lady Artesians. Courtney Burnham will be back to serve.
Artesians really need to get some energy going along with the momentum. Need something to just keep building off of.
And a strong block right there from Emma Kearns, just barely outside of that line. Number 7, I believe, in for the first time, Reagan Deckard. Serve to Molly Urban. Good serve receive there. Oh, a little miscommunication right there on the set. A little too far inside. Good hustle from Emily Martin. McKenna Hall. Great kill.
Yeah, she really executed the kill as well as she could there.
And we see 2 new girls in for Lady Cougars, Reagan Deckard, that just subbed in, and then also Mallory Pittner. There's Reagan Deckard. A little too hard on that, out of the back. Artesians still looking to add to this lead, 15-11.
Yeah, that's going to be huge if they can keep stretching this out.
And just tough serve receive right there from number 10, Mallory Pittner. And 17, Stokeland couldn't quite get to the ball. Molly Urban attacking that back line. Brown tries to tip it right over. Good heads-up play there from Emma Kearns. Free ball for the Lady Cougars. They look to take advantage. Back set right to Molly Urban. She is ready for it. Kenna Hall with that tip. Looks like a free ball for the Artesians. They need to take advantage. Low set for Emery Carter, and she looks for that corner. That little line shot right there on the corner, and she can't quite get it.
Yeah, the Artesians had some momentum going there. Something that they need to keep going. And, I mean, they got a 4-point lead, so it's not like they need something to build off of.
And that is sophomore Kenley Sullivan back in for the Lady Cougars. Great pass from Molly Urban. And that's what we've been waiting for, the great pass, great set, and a great kill. And that's it's really been a huge focus from Coach Kelchi Pastrick. Just getting the ball where it needs to go, setting up a strong offense.
Yeah, usually we'd expect to see that from maybe Addison Massey Decker, but that time we saw it from Emery Carter. It's good to see the senior putting some work in, though. Getting some leadership going.
That is a strong hit, but a great pass from Courtney Burnham. Set a little far outside, but McKenna Hall gets there. Great hustle. Free ball for the Artesians. Looking to go outside for Macy Dorsett. Looking for that line and barely misses it.
Yeah, still a good job for Macy Dorsett, though. Trying to get that line shot.
Number 22 in for the Lady Cougars. That's Mia Robinalt. Serve here from number 5, Avery Freeman. Good high set for McKenna Hall. And we've seen a lot of high sets, some low sets, and a lot of points are coming off those high sets. So I wouldn't be surprised if we just keep attacking that outside on the left.
Yeah, especially with McKenna Hall there. She knows exactly what to do.
And there she is serving. She gets the ace off of an error from the Lady Cougars. And we see a timeout from the Lady Cougars. I mean, 19-13. A little bit of a comeback, but still down 6, getting close to the end of this set here. Maybe looking to just regather her girls, get everyone's heads back in the same place, and go after it for the rest of this set.
Yeah, I'm sure that's exactly what she's telling them. Just keep your heads in it. I mean, they've been trailing from 3 or 4 points pretty much the whole set. So they just need a momentum swing to get back in this thing. You got to tie it up.
I mean, you see it here, Coach Kelsey Patrick coaching the girls up, looking to bring it up here, keep some momentum going as they look to finish up this set here.
Yeah, that's one thing that I noticed coming out of timeouts. The Artesians are always kind of giddy, they're happy, which is something that I'm sure Kelsey Patrick focuses on. She wants to leave her girls with a good impression every time they come out of the huddle, because that's a great way to start a momentum swing.
McKenna Hall will be back here to serve. Looks like we got a rotation check here. We are good to go. Looking to paint that back line a little bit too strong, and line judge A.J. Harmon with a good call there.
Now we have Emerson Pemberton coming in for McKenna Hall. She's got some big shoes to fill. McKenna Hall going out.
Number 12, Ava Robinalt, sophomore, back to serve. There's that high set to Chloe Jones, looking for that cross shot. Kenley Sullivan, she's been a hard hitter for the Lady Cougars, and Emery Carter and Macy Dorsett look to get that block on the right side and just can't get all of it. Good job there from Emerson Pemberton, working back to that line and just letting the ball go. Molly Urban out, Addison Massey Deckard in, Emery Carter back to serve.
And that point puts the Artesians just 5 away from closing this third set out.
And looks like she was just trying to get it right over the net, to drop in front of that back row, and just a little too low. She'll go ahead and sub out for Molly Urban. Sophomore Kenley Sullivan back to serve. Looks for that line a little bit too far outside. She'll be subbed out for number 10, Mallory Pittner. Emily Martin in for the Lady Artesians. She will be back to serve. And 4 points for the Artesians here as they're up 5, looking to keep it rolling. And that is not what we like to see.
Yeah, that's right on the line. That's really close. That's just tough for Emily Martin.
And a great job from Pittner being able to read and react to that, knowing to let it go.
Yeah, that's one of the hardest things to do, too, is reading it, knowing what your odds are.
Like right there, she may have been able to let that go.
That's
she
what I was
decides to
thinking.
play on it, and that's what we're going to do.
Hopefully it turns out good for her.
I mean, we can consider that a free ball. Nice high set from Chloe Jones, and that is sent back by number 11, Brown. She's been a big role for the Lady Cougars tonight. A lot of blocks, a lot of kills. Just being a heads-up player at that net.
Yeah, that was just a very forceful block. Not much you can do.
Another error there in the Artesians' favor. McKenna Hall in. So is Courtney Burnham. Courtney Burnham will be back to serve. And there it goes for the Artesians. We've seen a couple from the Lady Cougars. and the Lady Artesians finally get one to just drop over that net. 2 points away from a set 3 victory here. Tough serve receive, 17, great hustle to track it down.
Yeah, that was a good hustle play.
Good free ball for the Artesians. Going outside to McKenna Hall, and she stole. Oh, it looked like she put it on that line, and line judge called that out.
Yeah, they gave that to the Cougars. That's
Reagan Deckard, number 7, in for the Lady Cougars. Number 17, Soklin, back to serve. Emily Martin with some great serve receive. Little left-handed action there from Deckard.
oh,
Great heads-up play there from McKenna Hall. You see Brown and Deckard for the Lady Cougars going to put that ball down, and McKenna Hall just making a great play from that outside.
Yeah, I did not think that was going to end up as good as it did for the Artesians.
And now we see match point with Molly Urban back to serve. There's Brown again with a good tip. Free ball for Lady Cougars. Looks to put it on that line just right outside of the sticks. And that'll be set 3 for the Artesians. Again, set 3 for the Artesians. If you are just now tuning in, it is 2-1 Lady Artesians hosting Lady Cougars. You're watching Martinsville's Girls Volleyball on MHS Rewind YouTube channel, IHSAA TV, and WERP 15 Sports.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IHSAA.
Hi, I'm Matt Wolfert, president of the IHSAA Foundation. Lots of high school athletes here in Indiana have gone on to become collegiate All-Americans. A few of them have even turned pro. But participating in high school sports has helped virtually every high school athlete become a good American. That's because playing high school sports teaches life lessons like the importance of persistence, teamwork, tenacity, preparation, and hard work. The IHSAA Foundation was created to help high school administrators and coaches become more effective role models and teachers, emphasizing values that will help their players become better athletes, better representatives of their community, and better Americans. To learn more or to make a tax-deductible contribution, go to ihsaafoundation.org. You'll not only be contributing to the foundation of the IHSAA, you'll be contributing to the foundation of our community.
Becoming a licensed sports official is a great way to make a positive difference in the community and support the over 160,000 Indiana student athletes that participate across 22 IHSAA sports. Sports officiating allows you to stay connected to the game, become a role model for our young student athletes, earn extra money, and support the patrons and communities of our IHSAA member schools. To learn more about becoming a licensed IHSAA official, log on to ihsaa.org/officials today.
Do that.
Welcome back, folks. Martinsville High School. Girls volleyball. Martinsville Artesians. Bloomington North Cougars. This is going to be set 4. A little bit of a recap. In set 1, the Artesians, they look pretty solid. They had the lead for pretty much the whole time, and they ended up winning that set. In the second one, not quite. They got up 6-2, but they kind of blew the lead and didn't end up winning set 2. But set 3, we just had. And they had a comfortable lead of about 3-5 the whole time, and you just kind of figured that the Artesians were going to win that one, and they did. So they are up 2-1 going into set number 4. I am with Luke Cheatham.
I am back, and it's good to be back here with my partner, Bo Dilly. Set 4 looking to close things out, Martinsville is, starting with Molly Urban with the serve. Good block there by Carter, but Cougars came back with a hit on Molly Urban there, taking the lead 1-0. And Bo, I got a question for you. Thursday night football tonight, Chiefs and Chargers. Let me know who you got.
Well, you know, the Chargers, they're a young team. They're really looking really good this year. They were good last year. They got Justin Herbert, top 5 quarterback. He's really good. But it's the Chiefs. They got Patrick Mahomes, best quarterback in the league. I mean, they got Juju, who I think is a bit underrated. They got McCole Hardman. I mean, they're a solid team, and of course Travis Kelce. So I'm gonna take the Chiefs in that one.
And I wish I could go against you, but I have to go with you, man. Chiefs. I mean, they look good week 1 playing against the Cardinals. There, they killed them 44-21 with Pat Mahomes, of course, going 5 touchdowns, over 300 yards.
Yeah, and one thing that 5 touchdowns is going to do, it's going to blow up your fantasy team, that's for sure.
Yeah, and Tyler Atkins is saying he has Pat Mahomes on his fantasy team. Very happy man last week.
Yeah, I'm sure he was.
And now we get back in the action of volleyball here. A little sidetracked with NFL, but all good things.
Wow, that was a great serve return by Molly Urban. Just doesn't quite work out for her.
Cougars looking up 3-1 lead, a little early lead going on here. Looking to build off that with the serve by Avery Freeman, sophomore. Libero for the Cougars. Good hustle, just quite couldn't get their bow. Running into the bleachers there.
Yeah, now it's going to be 3-2 Artesians trail. Something that they have not done early on tonight at all. Like I said in set 2, they got up 6-2, but they did end up losing. And that's the only one they've lost.
Gotta get those blocks down for the Cougars there. It's Carter with the hit there. Cougars working on the blocking. I saw last set they had a couple of good blocks there, and which led to points, and they want obviously to do the same thing this set.
They did. They had one very powerful block that we haven't seen at all tonight, especially for the Cougars. Blocking earlier in the night.
Good spot there for Urban with a roll shot.
Earlier in the night really wasn't something that they were doing too well with, but they certainly picked it up. Cougars keeping it alive.
A little rally going on here, Bo, between two sides here. Looking to get a little tip. Does not go.
Let's see who's going to end it. Molly Urban's not going to let that happen.
Neither will the Cougars. I'm playing with you, bro. The Cougars messed up. They're a little low on the set, which causes the hit to be obviously not what you want into the net.
Looks like you might have just jinxed him a little bit there.
Good for us, Bo, as we're here for the Artesians. Ball out of reach there for the Artesians, so the Cougars will get that point. Tying it up 4-4 in set 4. A little force there.
4 for 4.
4 for 4. I did indeed get a 4 for 4 right before I came here at Wendy's. It's a good deal. I mean, junior cheeseburger, chicken nuggets, a drink, and fries for $4.
Now, what's your opinion on the 5 for 5?
You know, I'll be honest with you, I didn't know there was a 5 for 5, but, you know.
There is a 5 for 5. It's new.
Well, I'll tell you this, Bo. 4 for 4 is cheaper. $4.
5 items. I don't know. Let's get back to volleyball. Here's Emery Carter to serve, the senior. Looking to keep this lead for the Artesians.
Into the net by Carter, which is another serve error for the Artesians. This game is back to tied, 5-5. In set 4, though, not set 5. And there's that 5 for 5 you were talking about, Bo.
5 for 4? I mean, it's not bad.
No, it's 5 for 5. The Artesians will travel next week, Tuesday, to Whiteland as the varsity takes on there. But the JV does have a Mooresville JV invite on Saturday, September 17th. This Saturday, the JV will be in a tournament. The block is out of bounds there, so the Artesians will get that point there.
Here's Emily Martin, the sophomore, to serve.
Another low set for the Artesians, which, I mean, like you saw at the Cougars, it right into the net. Which, of course, Bill, that's not what you want.
That is not. Take a look at some upcoming games here for the Cougars. This weekend they have the Lafayette Jeff tournament. That is at Lafayette Jeff High School. And then Thursday, September 22nd, they're at Eastern Green High School. That is an away game.
A lot of away games coming up for both sides of the ball. Which, you know, about away games, I mean, would you rather have home? What did you not say?
I'd much rather have home, and a big reason is the student section. You'd
Yeah.
much rather have a bigger student section, one that's cheering for you, than one that's cheering against you.
Our students out here tonight, some out here supporting for the Artesians. Some football players probably leaked in after practice and came in.
Yeah, it's good to see that they're showing their support for other sports. Football is in action tomorrow night.
It is. Unfortunately, Bo, I will not be able to play due to some injury.
Yeah, you unfortunately suffered a career-ending injury.
I would say career-ending, season-ending injury, Bo. But
yeah, those ACLs, they'll get you, man.
audience now knows I did tear my ACL. Leaked information out here, but it was not something you wanted. Not something you want, but I just got to build off that and help the team out still.
Yeah, you just got to.
It's one of those ones where it's non-contact injury.
Yeah.
Knew something was up. But they'll be out here tomorrow. I'll be out there supporting against Franklin. Franklin 5th and 5A. Martinsville 12th and 4A. Should be a great matchup, Bo.
Again, that is at Franklin High School, so we will not be live streaming that game, but feel free to come out and support.
Good little roof there from Martinsville as the Cougars couldn't get over. Martinsville puts their blockers on top of the ball. Forces the point there.
There's a nice serve from Courtney Burnham.
Good kill there from Mia Robinot. And Mia is playing back. She's listed as back row, but she looks like a hitter out there to me, Bo.
Yes, she does. She's making plays. That's all I know.
Might be Brandenburg's coaching move to get the Cougars back on top.
That was Ava Uten with the tip there.
A little too strong there from 28 Morgan Barrow.
Close set in set number 4, 9-9. It's really been tied through this whole thing.
Yeah, it's been close through every set. I mean,
yeah, I don't think any set has gone really within 5-6 points. So nothing that
it's good for us, Bo.
Yeah, we've usually
tight games
been up 5 or 6 points. So, and yeah, us personally, I mean, better games is better live stream.
It did hit the pole there on the net, which is antenna, as Eric Meyer, my tech direct, would say.
which will mean Bo when it hits the antenna, immediately dead ball and a point for the opposing side.
That was Molly Urban, the Louisville commit, on the serve there. Good communication from the Artesians.
Falls right over the line. Good eye, good communication, just good volleyball, Bill.
Nah, I feel like that one could have gone both ways. I wouldn't have been surprised if that
If the
flipped
net
right
fell
over the
over?
other side, yeah.
I mean, that's what you want. That's the best serve you're going to get. But unfortunately for Urban, right in the net. But, I mean,
Yeah, and
you see that a lot. You see a lot of serve errors every once in a while.
those aren't really something that you can practice either. I mean, serving it into the net and having it go over, it's not something that you plan, but it's just really lucky when it does happen to you. And really unlucky when it hits the net and goes back to your side. Great job by Ava Uden. We've seen a lot out of her tonight. She's really stepped up.
Substitute for the Artesians, number 8, Quincy Dorset.
Kearns back to serve.
$3 for popcorn. You want a dog?
We just got some food up here in our little booth area. And obviously we're not allowed to eat to commentate, so we'll have to wait after Bo. Which it's unfair because this hot dog and popcorn are looking pretty good.
Yeah, but you know, commentating comes first.
Yes.
There's
Good.
good
Little dig
from-
there from Urban. Nice roll shot there from Dorset. That's her thing. Roll shots. I mean, Bo, you see it up in the air, immediately down. I mean, that's great. Dorset, that's her go-to. Back from injury. This is her second game. And she's definitely looking to hit some more points for the Artesians.
Really impressive stuff from Macy Dorset that we're seeing. Especially because it is technically
Again,
the start of
Dorset
postseason.
with the hit. Nice little tip in the right-hand corner. Cougars cannot get there. And that forces a timeout for the Cougars. Brownsburg looking to talk things over. Now, Bo, if you're Brownsburg, what is the keys to the game to get this game your way and not lose set 4 and cause them to lose?
Well, one thing that we're seeing quite recently is Macy Dorset. She's really turning up for the Artesians. She's showing out. She's getting the rolls, and she's just taking a lead here, really, the senior for the Artesians. So there's not much you can do about that.
Yeah, Bo, and as you said, I recently did get an injury, but that's not going to affect some volleyball season, men's volleyball season coming up. Looking to, you said you were going to play, so I'm looking forward to it. Looking to get back.
Of course. Yeah, next spring, men's volleyball.
Yes, looking to be back for that after this injury surgery. Looking on the 26th, so that hopefully puts me right into volleyball season.
And we will be live streaming those games next spring. Unfortunately, it will not be me and you on the commentary because we will be the athletes.
Yes, we'll be commentating on.
And I believe that'll be your first sport back from your
It should
injury,
be, but
possibly.
Possibly. It depends all basketball, how far we go in sectionals, really.
And that was a very tough kill.
Very tough kill from the Cougars there. Not sure who it was. I was talking to you there. Just the border. Sydney Pittner with the kill for the Cougars. Absolutely rifled that in the ground. Which is, stuff you've seen every day, but that one was wow.
Oh, I did not expect that.
That is not expected because it's called a setter dump. So setter always might little dump it over the middle. Hard spike there. But yeah, the setter dump. Acting like you're going to set it and dump right over the other side of the net. Very unexpected sometimes. And Sam Foley for the men's volleyball team, he loved doing that, let me tell you.
Yeah,
His, of course, it wasn't as good as that one right there. That one was pretty good. But Sam, he lofts it over sometimes. I was, of course, getting mad because I'm the outside hitter. I'm like, you got to set me the ball, but sometimes setter dumps,
caught you off guard.
Yeah, it's part of being a setter. You just got to know what's best for the team at the time. Whether
And
you
for
need to dump
yourself.
it off or and for yourself. Whether you need to dump it off or whether you need to set it up. Got to make that decision.
Ooh, good pass back over to them. Lucky to get that alive. Into the net there, Bo. Didn't get the quite jump. I mean, you saw it earlier in set one where she jumped off one leg and on the line there. But
yeah, that was
couldn't get that one there.
That was kind of out of nowhere, too. I don't know if any of us expected that to happen.
Good athlete.
Yeah, it takes a real athlete to do that kind of stuff.
Jones looking to get the kill. Good save by the libero, Avery Freeman.
Awkward dig there from Emma Kearns. She's okay, though.
Little rally going back here from the Cougars and the Artesians. Artesians obviously want this point to go their way. And so do the Cougars, both sides wanting to win, obviously, Bell. Into the net, Dorset. Tried her little annual roll shot there. She couldn't get it to go.
Yeah, that's her thing, so it's really not surprising that we're going to see her attempting more and more of those. And out goes Emery Carter.
And, Bo, I did say the last live stream, obviously we know you're going to probably play men's volleyball, am I right? But have you decided what position you were going to play?
I'm thinking maybe your position.
Right where I am?
Yeah, maybe you need some breaks.
Think you're going to beat me out?
You'll be fresh out of rehab.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, obviously I can teach you a thing or two about outside hitting. That, of course, assistant coach Hezekiah Karlstrom for the girls has taught me as he's the men's head coach.
Yeah, I mean, watching McKenna Hall tonight, she makes it look really fun.
Yeah, I mean, she might have learned a thing or two from me at practice, you know.
Yeah, we'll have
I'm
to.
just playing. But we did scrimmage the girls' team sometimes in practice, and it went both ways.
Number 3, Emily Martin. Martin with the serve.
Martin back to serve for the Artesians. Look to extend this lead to more than 2. Good eye there from the Cougars. I believe that was 12 Ava Robinolt. It's one of those ones, 50-50 shot. You got to take it or let it go.
Yeah, normally off the serve, they're gonna take that and they're gonna try and hit it back, but they didn't that time and it worked out in their favor. So
For sure, Bo, for sure.
I feel like she could have let that one go.
Couldn't get that platform there, Bo. Emerson Pemberton. Too far out of her reach. She's a step or two back more and be in position with that platform.
Yeah, now we're all tied up at 17s here.
Artesians obviously looking to get to 25 first. The first to 25, Bo. And Artesians will get a serve error there from the Cougars. So now they're looking to build off that to get to 25.
Yeah, they are only 7 points away, but
Courtney
Bloomington
Burnham
North's only 8 points away, so
with the serve here.
very, very tight matchup, as all the sets tonight have been.
Nice job, Bo. You can do basic math.
Yes,
25 subtracted by the score. Artesians will score another one there. Putting it 19-17. Now, Bo, you do the math here. Artesians are 6 away from winning.
And
you
the
know how I
Cougars?
did that?
8.
25 minus 19.
Does equal 6.
Cross shot there from the Cougars, number 28, I believe. Morgan Barrow. Try to get that good cross shot. Now the Artesians are 5 points away, Bo. Good low serve there from Burnham. Cougars come back. 2017 looking to get this lead their way, or 2018, my bad.
Artesians still have a 2-point lead, which if it's earlier in the set, like maybe 4-2, 5-3, it's not that important, but when it's 2018, it's a lot different.
2018, Bo, great year. Uh-oh. Yep. Struggle on the passes there, which, I was telling Tyler in set 2, passes are really, really important to the game, Bo. You can't pass, you can't set, and you can't set, you can't hit. That's the name of the game, Bo.
Pass, set, spike.
No, it's a spike.
Bump, set, spike.
Hit, bump.
Yep.
I think you meant maybe a dump there for the center. Is that what you're talking about? Maybe a hit from the player, but I mean any point in general, Bo.
Yeah, all that matters is the Artesians are up 1.
Looking to be up 2 after this. Little free ball over. Cougars looking to attack on this one. Block there from McKenna Hall and Green. Massey Deckard there. Sorry, they're good blocks there from the middle as they both went up, got it, brought it down on their head as Tyler Atkins would be signaling right now.
Now you got the most trusty server, Molly Urban. Exactly who
Not
you want
just
in this
a server.
situation.
Ooh. Little miss hit there from the side from Sydney Pittner. Obviously not what they wanted, but of course what the Artesians wanted. And a timeout there from Brandenburg. Artesians 22, the Cougars 19. And the Artesians are looking to end it, Bo, with 3 more points. That's 25 minus 22, Bo.
Yes, it is, and really hoping the Artesians can pull this one away in 4 sets.
Now, if you're put you on the spot again, Brandenburg, what will you be doing? You're down 20-19. You need 6 more points. What are you telling your team?
This is a much tougher conversation that you got to have with your team. If it was earlier in the set, easier conversation to have because you have the rest of the set to work on the things that you preach. But whatever you tell your team right now, the Artesians only need 3 more points, so there's only so much you can do.
That's right, bro. I think Brandenburg means just obviously telling the players you can't have any more errors. Obviously, errors, you can't 3 errors. Those is the game. You just gotta stay calm, stay sound, and just play volleyball. Honestly,
yeah, they just need to do with their coach.
You can't be worried you're down. Just play like it's 0-0, and you're good to go. Obviously you gotta sense you're down because 3 points and it's game over.
Yeah, but if you're winning, then it's good to sense that. Maybe just picture yourself at 0-0. Then you got to take that lead, and then you end up winning.
Good recovery there from McKenna Hall with the hit right in the middle of the Cougar defense. And that leads 2 more points for the Artesians, Bo. 25 minus 23, 2. Good block there. Emery Carter, senior from Martinsville.
Got some substitutions.
Oh, my bad, Bo. It didn't go over as well. I thought Emery Carter hit the block there. I guess not.
I thought it did too.
Yeah. Cougars will have the ball, 20-23. Is out. Close call right in the corner, Bo. Artesians get lucky. And 1 more point, Bo. And the Artesians will close this thing out.
See if Emma Kearns can do it herself.
The new setter for the Artesians looking to end it tonight. First-year setter. And I know Kelsey Patrick has all the confidence in her. Good save by Pemberton.
That was Courtney Burnham on save.
And the Cougars will get the point. Double there for the Artesians. And the Cougars are breathing. 21-24 Artesians. Cougars staying alive, hoping to. They can't mess up. Mess up once, it's over. And that is game. Artesians will win 25-21 in set 4.
Well, Luke, it was a pleasure calling this game with you.
It was good games, all close sets here. The Artesians come out and win 3-1 against the Cougars, which spells this is our second live stream, second win. Might have to live stream all the games.
2-0. And that's going to do it here for Martinsville High School as the Artesians win in 4 sets. Special thanks to all the RTV2 students who produced this game. Loud McFarland, Serenity Fry, Ben Selch, and Austin Bray. For those students, along with my broadcast partners, Tyler Atkins and Luke Cheatham, I'm Bo Dilley. Thanks for watching, and good night, everyone.